Hi, I'm Seth Blayford with Crandall Office Furniture, and I'm here to show you how to change over your basic function to a tilt limiter only. All right, so first you're going to need the tools that you're going to need are T40 bit. You're going to need a screwdriver with a head about that big, flat head. And that's about it. The other parts that you're going to receive are one of these gears, and then of course the tilt limiter itself, and then one of these little knobs that you put on. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is take off the seat. You'll have these screws that you have to take off, one on each side. Same thing, the one down here. You want to take off one on each side. These are a bit tricky because sometimes they have Loctite on them. So what I like to do is just make sure it's totally secure. If it's loose, you might strip the bolt. So you want to make sure that it's fully pressed in. And then you'll kind of want to give it a little tap going down here. And it should just release. Same thing with the bottom. You want to just give it a little tap and it should release. Make sure it's all the way in. Give it a little tap, it should release. Once you have all the bolts taken out, the seat should just come off normally. You'll just have to kind of angle it a little bit to come out. So this would be your seat pan. Set that aside. You could use the same screw, just have a smaller sort of screwdriver if you have one, kind of like this. The way that you take your clamshell off is there's going to be 3 little hooks that are going to be hooked into each part of the clamshell. You'll kind of feel on the bottom where the hooks are going to be. So the first hook is going to be right here on kind of the left side. You'll want to take your flathead screwdriver. You'll kind of feel up there where the hook is. You want to push alongside this part and then it should pop up. Next one will be kind of on the same side, same position but other side. Do the same thing. Kind of go up along this side of the clamshell. Sometimes it's a little difficult to find, but it should pop up like that. There can be a third one that's tricky to get to that doesn't have a little notch to show where it is, but it would be right along here on the right side. This one already just popped out. So then you'll want to just lift it up, and this should be the top of your clamshell. Set that aside. The easiest way to take off the bottom of the clamshell is you want to hold on to both sides firmly. It is a little loose. It does feel a little fragile and loose, but don't worry about breaking it. It should be fine. What you want to do is just firmly grasp both sides and then pull it down. And it should, what's holding it is those knobs, so you're just trying to pull down from here. So just make sure that you have a firm grip on it, pull it down, and it should detach from it. This is where we're going to be working on the tilt limiter. So you want to take your flathead screwdriver that you have, and you'll notice that there is a clip on here. you want to kind of nestle that into the clip. Make sure that you have your fingers kind of around it, because sometimes these do fly. So just kind of angle it, give it a little twist. Should pop out just like that. Sometimes they do have these little small washers on them. Make sure that you save those too. Set these aside. Then you'll want to take this out. This is just your tilt limiter kind of device that helps it stay there. Set that aside. Then you want to take the piece that we'll send you. The only difference is really this piece has this little notch in it. So the way that you take this apart is you want to pull this, still have some tension here. You want to pull this out from this knob. You want to unhook the spring from it. And so the hook should actually stay in that little hole right there, at least one half of the hook. Then the way that I would do it is take the hook, spin it to the right so that the hook is still firmly in that little hole. This is a little tricky, but take this part, make sure that this wider part is on the outside, facing outward like this. Take the hook, hook it right on there. Sometimes it'll take a little bit, but you can hook on it like that, or you could just take that whole piece off and hook it on the other side and then hook it back on there. But make sure that that is firmly secure. Sometimes it'll be up on the front. You want to kind of flip it to the side, kind of hook it there, and then reattach that. It's going to feel a little loose until we put that other piece back on. So that whole process is complete. Everything should be secure until we put, it should be a little loose until we put this back on. Then it'll be a little more secure. When you put this on, you want to make sure that this is flat, perpendicular to the ground. Make sure that's pushed on there all the way. Make sure you take your two small washers, put those on. You can try to put this on with your fingers. A lot of times when you push them on, it's pretty difficult. So I would just take the back of your screwdriver, make sure that it's nestled in there into the grooves, and then you can push it down. Push it back on in there, and it should snap in there. Just make sure that it's all the way on. So now everything should be secure again. This, when you activate your tilt limiter, should come all the way up, and it should hit here, and that's what kind of stops it from falling back. Next part of the process would be taking out your cover for here. And I forgot to mention, you will need a Phillips head as well. Take out the center screw. There shouldn't be any screws here. These do stick sometimes, so you can push from the back here. Just push on the outside, and this whole module should pop out. There should be 2 pieces. We won't be using that anymore. Next, you'll have the tilt limiter itself. The first thing that you're going to want to do is take this hook piece and put it right in that little groove that I was showing before. So when you put that in the groove, make sure to twist it to the right, clockwise. The next part is you want to push this groove right in between kind of these prongs and this. You want to push that into that slot until it nestles securely. Next, you want to take this part, just nestle it right back to where that other piece was. Take your screw that you had before, gently tap that back in there, and then you want to take this piece. Now it should have just a little kind of clip, and you should hear a little snap, kind of like that. And that should be the whole assembly for the tilt limiter. Just give it a couple tries, make sure everything works. When you flip that up, it should hit that. You can also try to grab the sides of here, kind of push down, make sure that it's firm. If it does start to slip, it might be just a mechanical problem with one of these, but that's very rare that it happens. But other than that, that should be the tilt limiter. All right, to reassemble, kind of do the reverse process. It shouldn't be any different. There might be a few extra steps, but what you're gonna wanna do is take these clips, make sure that they're locking onto here, and then also make sure that this groove right here is in between this big plastic part and this little part. So it should look like this before you start snapping anything on. So I haven't snapped anything on yet, but what I would do is just give it a quick tap and it should lock back in. Same thing with this side. Make sure to just give it a little tap. So everything should be secure again. Next, you want to take your clamshell top. The easiest way that I've found to do this is there's 2 prongs on the front. What you want to do is take the prongs, put those in the grooves right here, fold it back. It should be flat on this side. Flip this around. I would always start with the right side. Like I said before, there's 3 clips, so you'll notice the first clip is here, second clip is here, and then the third clip will be on this side. What you want to do is make sure that this is in that groove. Kind of hold the clamshell from the top and the bottom. You'll kind of feel too underneath when it snaps in. Sometimes you'll hear a big snap, other times you'll have to just feel it. The clamshell should start to kind of come together by itself. Next, you want to just kind of focus on this one. You'll hear a little click. Same thing with this one. You'll hear a little click on this side. So that should be secure for your clamshell. Next, take your seat pan, kind of angle it back in. Make sure that your seat pan kind of arms don't go in between here. You want them to go on the outside. Nestle that in there. Then you want to take the bolts. These bolts look similar, but the ones with the threads are the ones that you're going to want to put on the top here. The ones with the less threads are going to be on the bottom. So make sure that you line this up correctly. It does cross thread pretty easily, so you'll kind of want to try to find an angle that works for you. To kind of see where you're threading it into. You could almost just take your fingers and just thread it that way. And then tighten it up later. Same thing with the other side. You don't have to crank it down too hard, but just make sure that you keep this pushed all the way in, otherwise it will strip. These do strip pretty easy. But just kind of snug them down. And then lastly, these. Sometimes these bottom ones can be a pain to put back in. There you have it. You should have a new tilt limiter system. Well, hopefully this video was helpful, and thanks for watching. If you have any other questions, you can reach out to our website, crandalloffice.com. Like and subscribe, and I hope you have a great day.